streaming it to me, or should we be watching it separately?
Leo, there's no time for that. We're live right now for our big reaction stream to Square-Enix Presents. I'm Ben Hansen. This is MinnMax. MinnMax is a patron of Games Friends Getting Better, and I'm joined by Leo Vader.
Hey, man.
Hey, did you have a killer question for me right before we started?
No, I didn't.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I just shared my screen for you if you want to jump in there. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. I'm curious what this is going to be like. Now, Leo, I've heard of DJ Leo Presents, but Square-Enix Presents? Get out of here.
I know, they're stealing my thing.
That's like your whole bit, man. Hello, everybody in chat. Let us know what you're looking forward to. I see Ryan is demanding the Chrono Trigger remake. All right, let's take it down a notch.
Let's give it to him.
That's it. You got it, Ryan. One Chrono Trigger remake coming up. Probably not to that extent. It seems like it's going to be mainly focused on kind of the Western Square-Enix. So we're going to get some Life is Strange news, Outriders update. There's probably going to be more about Outriders than anybody could possibly imagine. What they promised, like a Just Cause mobile game. Seems like maybe some Tomb Raider stuff. But Leo, where's that juicy hype level at for Square-Enix Presents, baby?
I'm ready to be surprised. As far as hype, not over the top. I know we've seen some of that Just Cause mobile game before. I forgot about it completely until you mentioned it just now.
I forgot that they showed it off in the past.
Yeah, it's like top-down tactical stuff. It was kind of, you could tell it was Just Cause before you could tell it was a mobile game, and then it was that creeping feeling of dread.
Oh no, don't do it. Yeah, everybody, let's just savor this bit of game news. It's March. Look, we'll take what we can get. We just came off a big series of, very hype streams. Some were disappointing, some were surprisingly good, like the Pokemon stream. This one, let's just go in completely cool. Everyone's going to relax. If we see something nice, everybody in the chat knows what to do. You just type out the word nice, and then we all nod and appreciate that that was a nice little moment. And that's what this is about, man.
Someone in the chat is hyped for Avengers. I would be hyped for a big Avengers announcement in here. Any kind of here's what the future of that game is going to look like. Yeah. Reflecting on the launch and going forward, addressing that game in that way, I would be very interested in.
Yeah, and I wonder if they would even do it here or if it would be in a PlayStation thing since it's an exclusive. But honestly, just showing a little bit of Spider-Man in Avengers, I feel like would quadruple the interest in that game just to see him in action in the game.
Yes, I'm torn on that because it would feel like something that Sony would want to have, but also they know it would be one of the most exciting things in the presentation for their Square-Enix Presents, so you could see why they'd want to be able to show that off.
Yeah. And if you're curious when the MinnMax Show podcast is going live, and I know everybody in the chat is screaming about it, we're delaying it a little bit just to make room for this presentation. So the next episode of the MinnMax Show podcast is going up on YouTube at 1:15 Central. And then in the standalone podcast feed as well. But we rank the best Bethesda games, and we're joined by our old friends Matt Burtz and also JV Gwaltney to answer community questions. So it's a fun episode, so we'd always appreciate it if you subscribed on your favorite podcast app or subscribe to our cool YouTube channel, and then you can watch all the video versions of all those fun shows. Right, Leo?
That's right. That Bethesda ranking, it was a bracketed thing, and every single contest was, impossible.
It turns out, I'm always in love with those randomized things because you can never expect just how weird those matchups are. And some are very tough calls. Like early on, we had Oblivion versus Morrowind, but then we also had, Fallout 3 versus Rage 2. It's just I love a good randomization, and it turns out that bracket system is kind of a fun way to go through the game rankings.
It was very fun.
Hello, Taller Than Gandalf. Thanks for being here this week in video games. Oh, the podcast boys. Let us know how the volume is. Leo, is this okay volume for you?
Of your hair?
Yeah.
It's looking voluminous for sure.
Thanks. Somebody said I look like a Roman centurion the other day. And
wow, you do have, it's kind of a Caesar look.
It's just like a slight curl. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. The knife wounds in the back?
It's me about to stab you in the back. Yep, that's giving me Caesar vibes.
Perfect.
It's March.
It is March. It's his birthday, I believe. He's obsessed with March 15th.
His Ides are coming up.
It's pretty weird that we still all know about Caesar. Like, he was alive a long time ago. And, I mean, we don't really like him. It's just weird for somebody to be known for thousands of years, but everybody knows him, but nobody really has an opinion on him.
Do you think our knowledge of him is extended by the popularity of the salad that is his namesake?
Yeah.
Because Caesar is in our vocabulary.
Right.
Society.
Yeah. Or the greasy salad when he's in little form with Little Caesars. Like, he's connected himself to so many decent things, whereas the guy
Greek
himself.
salad.
Yeah.
Another greasy salad.
I think that's really important. So get your name attached to food and you'll live forever is the conclusion. Now let's get ready for some good Square Enix news, everybody. All right. Enough qualifiers?
This planet was supposed to be a fresh start. Instead, we live in fear. The anomaly storms have forced us underground, running from a planet that considers us prey.
What are you? Is this Project Athia? Oh, is this Outriders?
Yeah, Outriders is supposed to be here, right?
Yeah, that seems about right.
Yeah.
It's a cool looking, freaky design, though. All right. Any fiction with big walkers, I am automatically on board for it.
I was gonna say, that did just increase my level of attention.
I hope that's one of the classes in the game. Gigantic walker.
Mankind
That's your
might be on
car
the
you'll be able to
back foot,
customize.
We push forward. We don't hide. We don't run. We are Outriders.
Huh. People really got hyped up thinking it was Project Athia. Yeah, again, Western stuff. Let's try and focus here. Try not to let our expectations run wild. Are you gonna play this? You think, Leo?
I will probably play it. It's weird that they still rely on the same 3 characters for all of their trailers, even though you make your own character.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I guess
we
it's
have a
just
lot.
I feel like people might think those are the characters.
Updates on some of our most anticipated titles.
Is the volume okay for everybody? Let us know how it's
sounding.
sounding.
Premiere of a new entry in one of our award-winning franchises. Be sure you stay tuned until the very end to get all of today's updates. This is Square-Enix Presents. Now let's pick up with more on Outriders.
Okay.
Sure.
I could smell the storm in your blood. Your stink of Enoch. It's true. There's something even more.
So what? I should play at being a god like you?
I am not playing.
I don't know what it would take to really get folks jazzed about this, other than more walkers. But it's like
People are jazzed that it's in Game Pass.
That is true. You're right. That's what they needed to do, is just to let people know, like, hey, you can actually play this kind of sort of for free.
Set in a dark, original sci-fi universe. Created by People Can Fly. Previously part of the Epic Games Group, the studio is renowned for developing world-class shooters like Bulletstorm.
That's
and
right.
the
They
Gears
worked
of
on
War
Fortnite.
series.
Yeah.
This can't be happening! You people are insane! All of this is fucking insane!
Whoa, whoa, hey.
Mankind is bleeding out in the trenches of Enoch. A once beautiful planet.
Do you think you'd like to build up
ravaged by a
a
mysterious
game's
anomaly.
lore, Leo? Like, to this extent of, like, you have to create a fantasy
Hyper-evolving
planet?
its
Would that be
flora
fun
and
for you?
fauna to purge the
I think it'd be
virus that
fun.
is humanity.
It would be hard to try and come up with something that hasn't been done when this is
In
like...
other words, you.
Come up with a setting where you do loot shooting, you know? So many people have
Right.
been given that assignment over the years.
Hell
It'd be hard to be original.
Right. Come up with a place where it makes sense.
But I remember this having some cool elements. I did the Game Informer cover story.
The Outriders are
And I learned some cool stuff I couldn't talk about at
the
the time, and now I probably could talk about it, but I forgot.
You not only survive,
Games
but are left
coverage.
altered, something more than human.
You know, I think I have the notebook right here I brought with me on that trip.
Really?
Let's see if I have
Now,
anything.
With control over time, space, and matter, the Outriders have gained access to devastating anomaly energies. Demigods strolling through the battlefield, the tables have most definitely turned. With the anomaly flowing through their veins, Outriders have split off into 4 classes, each offering a different customizable playstyle and extensive skill tree that, while freely respecable, demands hard choices be made. If you prefer a devious hit-and-run approach, the Trickster's manipulation of time and
Oh, the
space
floss
will be
emote
your
was
taste.
called "We're Sorry."
Deadly up close, the Trickster will annihilate enemies with spectacular
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like a Shining
Such
situation where you just wrote that
temporal
over and
slice.
over again throughout the entire notebook.
Or, if death from a distance is more your thing, the Technomancer combines the anomaly's powers with technology. Place deadly turrets over
Welcome, Bob Buell. You didn't miss anything too big. The Outriders planet's called Enoch, so if that's your cup of tea, then there we go. Oh, also there's walkers, so you'll need to rewind to see those.
Difficult to kill and dangerous to be near. The Devastator's control of gravity allows for brutal attacks, such as the Impale ability or Gravity Jump. Finally,
God, it really looks like
there's the Pyromancer,
Gears of War at times,
a medium-range
coming from their
class
Judgment
equipped to
history
take
here.
out multiple targets
It
at
really
once.
does. It is kind of the evolution
You may be
of
easy
that.
to kill at close range, but you can leech energy from crowds of enemies or detonate thermal bombs to tear their flesh apart. Regardless of your choice,
My God.
confidence
I like the
is everything
sexiness in
on
his
the
voice when he says
battlegrounds of
that.
Enoch. Each class has its own spin on a healing mechanic, which rewards health for performing certain actions that reinforce the class's playstyle. So get out of cover, throw yourself headfirst into the fray, and think aggressive. The Outriders' journey will take them beyond humanity's
Joe in the chat,
furthest
Leo, wants to know if
exploration
there's a
of
single-player campaign in this.
As
Do you
they
know?
fight to
I assume
discover
you
the
can play it by
source of
yourself.
a mysterious
You can
city.
play it by yourself,
From
yeah.
the snow-capped heights of Eagle Peaks,
And I think that's
to
without
dense
AI
jungles and
partners.
arid deserts, deadly enemies that have adapted to their environment await. There's plenty to discover off the beaten path, too. Outriders is rich with side quests and additional story. You may be pulled into a search and rescue mission, drawn in to investigate a menacing cult, or asked to track and kill
hell?
hyper-evolved creatures in the wild.
Ugh.
No!
Each quest allows you to scavenge
Icky
for new
gun.
gear and weapons.
The guns did
Wear
look
or
good in
trade
Icky.
the duplicitous street vendors of humanity's new settlements, or NPCs in your own convoy. And then, of course, there's armor and weapon mods, which allow you to further tweak your gear with
What?
modifiers that can have a
What is
dramatic
happening to that
effect on
gun?
how your
It's just-
abilities play out in combat.
Covered in crap.
Layer in a full
It's organic.
crafting
The
system,
anomaly
the
mixed
staggering
everything
depth
up.
of Outriders'
Oh,
loot
thank
system
you.
begins
Like
to
that movie we
become
both
evident.
like, but I won't say what it is. Not spoil it.
Yeah, okay, got it.
Expect to survive the game's post-campaign content.
Did they reference that movie?
With a level
No.
threshold to take part, Expeditions
That's
is
a
only
shame.
for the hardiest of Outriders, pitting you against the most lethal adversaries Enoch has to offer. Considered a suicide mission by most, your journey through the hellscape of Enoch is made possible thanks to the Outriders Convoy.
Of Intel.
A mobile hub which moves through the world, which can be customized with body kits,
That's fun.
paint jobs,
I like
and,
that a lot,
yeah,
actually.
the skulls of fallen enemies. Trophies from battle aren't worth much if they can't be shown off.
Your custom van that you're riding around your buddies
Convoy
with?
will
That's
accompany
fun.
you as you join
Yeah.
a friend's game in co-op, where your achievements can get the eyeballs they deserve. This is all just the tip of the iceberg. As
You
the Outriders
deserve these
travel further
eyeballs.
beyond
Your van is
humanity's reaches,
beautiful.
The strange, horrific truths of Enoch begin to reveal themselves.
Ah! Metacritic prediction, Leo.
Well, it'll be a nice 82.
Oh, okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm going with 79.
Lara Croft, the iconic
She's
female
here!
action hero, burst onto the video game scene 25 years ago. With
She is
guns
female.
blazing and pickaxe in hand, she continues to inspire new generations today.
This year marks the 25th anniversary of Tomb Raider, and we are
that
so
Megan Marie?
excited to celebrate
old
alongside
coworker?
fans throughout 2021. Over the years, Lara has uncovered lost tombs, solved ingenious puzzles, survived treacherous traps, and saved the world many times over. She's also become a pop culture icon who has inspired countless fans around the world to embrace their adventurous side and to just keep moving through challenging times. We have some exciting partnership news to celebrate Lara's 25th, including the recent reveal of a Tomb Raider anime series in collaboration with Netflix and Legendary Television, and talent updates for the next big screen installment of Tomb Raider featuring Alicia Vikander. Lara's also all over the gaming space, and we're working with talented teams on crossovers for Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint
There you go, Leo.
and War of the Visions Final Fantasy Brave Exvius.
Oh, weird.
Weta's The Lost Valley statue is also progressing extremely well, and we can't wait to share the final paint with you in the coming months. And we're
The
thrilled to
statue
announce that a
paint
Tomb
is
Raider
coming
cookbook
along
coming
well.
later this year from Insight Editions, which will allow fans to bring recipes from Lara's global adventures back home. We're also announcing today a new digital bundle that will give the world a chance to play Lara's reboot adventure in its entirety. The Tomb Raider Definitive Survivor Trilogy follows Lara's
They're giving you
origin from a
everything you
survivor
could
to the modern
possibly
day
hope
Tomb
for,
Raider.
except for a new game.
We've only just kicked off Lara's 25-year festivities, so keep an eye on our social channels for more nostalgic content, fan celebrations, and exciting surprises throughout the year.
Thanks,
If I
Megan.
don't survive, none of us will.
These games were good.
Yeah, you're a Shadow of the Tomb Raider defender, right?
I am. I think it had some great forest stealth.
Yeah. I bet
Covering yourself in mud,
Not turning back.
getting camouflaged,
Yeah.
striking from the shadows.
definitely seems like one that got maybe crapped on a little bit too much. Imagine if people go back to it now, it's like, what? We were
I
disappointed
agree.
in this? This seems fine.
And a lot of the dumping I heard was around the story being too crazy, but I thought it was like exciting and weird.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
And on our way out, we have one last surprise. You've seen that Lara Croft has now arrived in Fortnite, but that's not the end of our epic collaboration. Croft Manor is coming to Fortnite Creative as a playable adventure on March 23rd.
Weird.
Alliance Studios has been hard at work on the hub, and we can't wait for you to play it next
Do you get to
week.
go
Playable
inside?
adventure.
Be sure to check out Fortnite Creative and Fortnite.com on March 23rd to learn
I'm
more.
interested in that. I loved going inside her
When you're on the
house in
go,
Tomb Raider
you
2.
don't lose your passion
Yeah.
for gaming. So we're bringing some of our most popular characters and brands to mobile. Here's a look.
Leo, can you fast forward in a live stream?
And not with our abilities.
Okay.
What did he say? Sometimes you get too old for gaming?
Since yeah, that was a weird line. He said something about how you need to go gaming on the go or something.
Sure.
You know, on the go. Rico lives!
Yes.
Now, you play more phone games, I think, than most people I know, and you love Just Cause. Where are you at for this thing?
I don't know. I haven't been playing phone games lately. And I feel like I like phone games that are phone games versus
Stupid.
like trying to be more than the platform is really comfortable for.
Right.
But I won't judge this too much out of hand. It's just I know I won't like it as much as a real Just Cause co-op game, which is what this looks like.
Right. This is the classic Jeff Cork trailer instance of the chant of "Don't show gameplay, don't show gameplay, don't show gameplay."
Yeah.
Ooh, hello.
Oh, Tanner, thank you. When you're on the go, you lose your passion for gaming. So we're bringing our most popular brands and characters to mobile? What?
What does that mean?
Greetings, 426. This
even weirder
is a
than I
unique
thought.
opportunity.
Now, Square isn't
You've large
publishing
shoes to
Hitman
fill.
anymore, right?
To succeed,
Right.
you will
What
need
is
to
this?
work together and strike from the shadows. Proceed at your
You're
discretion.
telling me this isn't Hitman?
Good luck.
That's Diana Burnwood's voice.
Oh. What?
Okay. Another mobile game.
But why is
The Sniper Assassin games on mobile were fine. They fit the platform.
I'm confused. I thought Hitman was fully owned by IO at this point, so what's happening?
Yeah, that's weird.
Our Space Invaders statue is coming along very nicely. The hell is this?
Our game, Space Invaders, redefined the medium.
Thank you for supporting us all these years. Space Invaders go? All right. I'll subscribe to whatever you got. Sure.
You've beaten me down.
Our necks are to get so sore
Your
from
eyes
looking
weren't
up
playing
at the
tricks
sky,
on
though.
you. Square-Enix Montreal and Taito are collaborating on a new vision for the Space Invaders brand, with an upcoming mobile game built on innovative AR technology.
That sounds so stupid.
And now let's take a look at a few more delightful games from Taito.
All right. Hey, we get some Japan in here. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Look out!
Yes.
Can we put this under every trailer they showed earlier?
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
All right, cool.
Watch out. Oh, nice.
What is this aspect ratio?
Ultra wide. 3 monitors. How it's gonna look.
Is this the history of some series that I'm not recognizing? Is this R-Type? What is this, Leo?
Probably. I feel like this genre only really worked because they had you at the arcade already and there was nothing else to do.
Yep. Darius.
Sorry, Darius.
They did not even leave that title screen on enough to understand what I was looking at.
Bubble Bobble, now we're cooking.
Wait, wasn't that other game that they showed kind of a Bubble Bobble clone? Oh, I was thinking Bust a Move, never mind.
Oh.
I always get those two confused.
Yeah, I think I do too. Bust a Move is these guys, but with the Taito gameplay, right?
I don't know.
No, I'm thinking of Puzzle Bobble. Puzzle Bobble rocks. I had the high score at my local arcade in Puzzle Bobble for a couple weeks in high school.
Up, 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 up. Bubble Bobble Go. 4 friends. The Baron is
Let's
back.
shift our attention to Marvel's Avengers. We've come a long
That's the
way since
perfect
launch.
name.
And today,
Left
our
4
mightiest heroes
friends.
are launching on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and the team's roster is growing.
They just needed like 2 more seconds on all of those title screens because they spent so much time showing off the game that you didn't even get time to read the name of it.
Yeah.
Avenger, you
Ashamed.
finally arrived.
Bruce?
It's only the Maestro now.
Huh.
Breathe in the desolation that surrounds you, Barton. I will save you from it all.
Yes.
We got it. I like parts of that game's campaign a lot.
Yeah. And a lot of fun.
Dugga. Okay.
Future Imperfect and Next Gen upgrade free to all Marvel's Avengers
Check
owners.
out this extended gameplay from Operation Hawkeye, Future Imperfect.
Operation Hawkeye.
Hey, Hawkeye! Long time. Good to see you. How's my dog doing?
Lucky's great. I love that dog. But wait, didn't you move out today?
What? No. What makes you say that?
They said they were movers.
No.
Do you know who's playing Hawkeye?
Clinton Francis.
No,
Hart.
do you know?
What
No.
great
Is it
timing.
other gaming royalty?
Do I know you?
I think they actually
Watchdogs,
just
Inside
combined the
Guns.
voices of Nolan North and Troy
Surrender
Baker.
quietly.
They kind of just fused together for this one, so it's kind of a cool
Do your
twist.
Celebrimbor voice.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
This goon squad is going down.
Move to flank.
Oh, Giacomo Giannotti.
Huh. They got Giannotti for this?
Double G.
Hey, when he's in the credits, I say frickin' GG rest of talent, because good luck keeping up with this guy.
He was in Grey's Anatomy.
Feel good in the morning?
Oh. He was the Anatomy.
And he was additional voices in
We've
Uncharted 4.
established a direct connection to the future time bridge. I've made the necessary modifications.
There's time travel?
What's your plan?
I left Fury in the future when I jumped back through the time bridge. If he's alive, I'm getting him out. Then we can use this Project Omega intel to stop the end
The
of the
sad
world.
thing is I beat that game and I remember some post-credits tease, but I don't remember what it was, but I assume it was something with time travel.
Got eyes on the mercenaries.
Knocking loose, Kate. Knocking loose.
He really looks like the Fortnite Jonesy guy.
Yeah. Is that a sword?
Yeah, because it's like when he's Ronin, he has a sword or whatever.
Oh, sure.
You know, Ronin.
Seems like he has a similar grapple ability to Black Widow.
What do you think about him fighting in his t-shirt?
Cool. Whenever possible, I had my characters in their casual clothes in that game.
Require assistance.
I wonder what it's like to play this game in co-op.
Yeah, the world may never know. Do you think if right now I said, hey Leo, I have a 30-second clip, but it's been like hive-minded and it is scientifically the coolest thing anybody has ever done, or like the wildest thing anybody's ever done on planet Earth, and I showed it to you, what is the percentage chance that that person is wearing a t-shirt?
Think they're still out there?
Doing the coolest thing?
Yeah, because it might be like, you know, some dogfighting maneuver from World War II. Like, you know, it's like.
But it might be some Russian guy climbing a crane.
Right. Do you think that would be number one?
Oh,
That'd be up there, and that's a very t-shirt activity.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so like 70% t-shirt?
Some things never change.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Let us know in the chat. I know it's a specific question, but I ask all my first dates this. I never get a second date.
And the rats run out of their hole. You're making
I wonder if that Black Widow movie will make me care about Taskmaster more. He seems like a pretty forgettable villain right now in my mind, but I don't know too much about it.
His name doesn't hook you?
No. No, it's things that I don't like doing, but not in a fun way.
He seems custom built for a video game.
Chat's pretty, yeah. Chat's bummed
Dressing
out.
up checkboxes.
Right. Chat's bummed out that Taskmaster's back, since he was like, what, the first boss in that game. So the fact that they're kind of just bringing him back instead of introducing somebody new is a bummer.
When that's such a vocal complaint.
Some upcoming content.
Ooh, Patrick Polk says, good chance that it's somebody's wearing a spacesuit for that cool thing.
True.
I guess so. Just like I guess that spacewalk is tough to beat.
Increasing the level cap.
Here we go. You can replay missions now, which just seems bizarre that wasn't in there.
Yeah.
Dunk.
Interesting they're doing time travel. Video games are the place to do the multiverse crap, you know? 'Cause if you're wave defending, just a fun excuse to make Hulk upside down or whatever. Backwards Hulk.
You have the men. You have the tech. All you need now is me. Full-scale invasion.
Good voice.
So, you get me the army. I'll get you the vibranium. Sincerely, Clint.
Oh, he's here!
Oh.
There we go. That's a big one.
That's a reveal.
Yeah, it had leaked, I believe, before.
Oh.
But cool to have them officially confirmed, because I don't
In
think
this
they had
next
confirmed it
game,
before, have they?
You will take center stage to
Oh, here
restore
we go.
balance and happiness in a magical
Leo, do you remember to
world.
drop acid before this?
How could I forget?
Okay. Well, here we go. Buckle up, buckaroo.
Wonderworld is waiting for a hero.
Can it be me, please?
No, it's this little girl.
Or two.
Oh, Leo! Oh, sorry, not you either.
Damn.
Because the best way.
I know, oh my god, this art. What? What was a firefighter doing there?
Is together.
I know Kyle Hilliard is looking forward to this because he was so perplexed by how insane that demo was. It certainly looks bonkers. What the hell is this game?
You transform into different guys that let you do different things.
Oh, I see.
It's like Super Mario Odyssey.
Oh my god. Firefighters dancing.
Combine your powers.
There you go.
Face your fears.
Boy, I am scared of what this game is presenting to me.
I wish Face Your Fears had just showed their parents decapitated.
Balan Wonderworld.
That's a hell of a trailer. They certainly have my attention.
Next up, the world premiere of the next major Life is Strange game.
None of that Captain Spirit trash. Oh, Deck 9's making it.
When I moved to Haven Springs, I hadn't seen my brother Gabe in
Ooh.
years.
It's just so good to see you again.
Bit of a graphical upgrade.
Yeah.
This place is pretty sweet.
I'm glad you two met. Is this dude my best friend?
And this dude hands me the best beers?
Alex, right? I'm Steph. I didn't realize
That we all knew you were coming.
for the first time in
Well,
years.
it's wonderful.
What do you think?
I love it. I really let myself believe.
Welcome home.
I don't know what to believe now, except Gabe is dead.
He's in Inside.
This one's for you, Gabe.
She's a podcaster? Oh, musician. That's less interesting.
Hearing everyone talk about my brother.
This one's for you, Gabe.
About the
Welcome
life
back to the
he
Gamer Hour.
I lost the chance to have that.
What happened to Gabe was a senseless, tragic accident.
It wasn't an accident.
Son, now is
Show us her
not the time.
powers.
Alex? Are you okay? No. They're definitely hiding something.
Oh, here we go, Leo.
What happened here?
Haven's a community.
Come on, Fireball. Come on,
Help each
Fireball.
Alex, be careful.
There's something you should know about me.
Tommy. Oh.
I know
Power of
what other
emotion.
people are feeling. I can see these auras around them.
Okay.
If they're
Interesting.
angry or sad or afraid, I feel it too. When I focus, I can even understand why they're feeling it. And if somebody's feeling something big, it infects me and I lose control. I've never told anyone. But now I can find out what's really going on.
You'll need help.
I've got your back.
Thank
Pure
you.
empathy.
There it is.
Will Graham.
Whoa. It's a good name.
Cool.
It's so cool to see Life is Strange at a point now where before the stream started, people were like
Welcome
so
to the
hyped.
world premiere of the next
And they're like,
major
Life is Strange
game in the Life is
news! Like, it's so
Strange
awesome that the
series,
industry can
developed
build up
by
hype
Deck
for
9 Games.
that
I'm
cool little
Maya,
indie series.
also known as MXM Toon, and I'm a musician and a huge Life is Strange fan. So I'm super
Was
excited
Chapter
to be
1
your
just
host for
free in
today's
general,
show.
or was it free on
If you're not
PlayStation Plus or
familiar with the
something?
games, Life is Strange is a
I don't
series
know.
of standalone
feel like
adventures
that's when
that
it
explore
blew up, when they
dramatic,
started giving that out
emotional
for free.
stories about
Yeah.
regular people, but with a stunning twist of the supernatural. Life is Strange True Colors features a brand new cast, power, and story, so it's the perfect place to jump in if you're new to the series. Now, let's throw the spotlight over to Deck 9 Games director
She seems
Zach
very
Harris
peaceful.
and Erica Mori, the actor behind our brand new lead, Alex Chen.
Can you imagine
for
being that
more.
comfortable on camera?
No.
Life is Strange True Colors is a game we at Deck 9 have been working
What is
on
happening
since
with his voice?
Who dubbed this?
2017. It has
Yeah,
been a
what
real
the
labor of love for
hell?
us. We are so delighted to share it with you
Ish!
today.
Stop it!
At its heart, this
Do you think
is a
the
game
audio
about
just sucked, so they went back and did it
about how
again?
we connect to each other. The story is driven by a complex
I
mystery
guess.
with supernatural elements, all brought to life by an incredible cast.
Or they probably
led
got
by our
that
new
GG
player
guy,
character,
'cause they're like,
Alex,
hey, we got him on the
played
Square
by Erica
payroll.
Mori.
What I love most about Alex is she's
What
this smart, resilient
is
young
this?
woman who, at the start of the game,
It's
had
like they're
already
dubbing
learned
another
how to
language,
deal
but they're
with life
clearly
in the
saying the
foster
same
care
words.
system. But she still has this hope
Morricone
for the
movie. What is
future.
happening?
That somewhere she can find a place to call home.
Ish! Not to her, to
At
just
the
the
invitation
tech.
of her brother, Alex travels to the town of Haven Springs. It's a fresh start, framed against the beautiful mountain vistas, sprawling lakes,
I feel like they're
and
trying to
colorful
sell me
architecture,
coffee or something.
a setting that
Yeah.
embodies the promise of every small town across America.
It's her chance to start over in a place where she can rebuild her relationship with Gabe after
There's
8 years apart.
Known as being
With
too
Folgers.
sincere. Ask your doctor if the colors are too true.
Oh, what's the protocol for reuniting with your long-lost sister?
What if that was the
after
game
8 years?
director's voice?
In Life is Strange True Colors,
And then,
Alex's power, or
yeah, you
curse,
started speaking
as
with the
she
game
calls it at the
director's
start of the
voice.
game, is an unparalleled empathic ability, the psychic power of empathy. It allows her to experience the emotions of other characters around her, but it's also a volatile
I've always considered
power that can
empathy
bleed
some sort of
into and take
superhero that's
over her own
unattainable, right?
emotions if she's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
What would
power
that be
is
like?
a key part of the game and very much under
Do you want
your
invisibility,
control.
flying,
There are
or
plenty of
basic
opportunities
empathy?
to use your power as you freely explore the streets and spaces of Haven Springs.
On her very first day in Haven Springs, Alex meets our cast, including 2 new friends and potential romantic interests, Bryan and Steph, who fans may recognize from Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Our extensive cast of characters
my
is at the heart
God.
of every moment of the game, and for the first time, they're rendered using full performance capture
just can't
technology.
take it seriously.
Captured and
It's like they hated
animated
his
here
voice and
in-house
got a
at Dev
professional
9.
voice actor to do his line.
Making
Yeah.
this the most visually advanced entry in the series.
And gave him no notes.
And the true next generation of Life is Strange.
In Life is Strange
That's chapter
True Colors,
3, it's just the
the
jam
mystery
session.
surrounding Gabe's death is what ties everything together. After Alex's brother dies in what appears to be an accident,
Or it's just
Alex
like because they're
quickly
doing so much
realizes
VO
there's a
under the
larger
gameplay,
story
they just
behind
wanted to
what
be in a
happened
booth
him,
to
and
record
she's
that, but then they
determined to get to the truth.
thought they
becomes
needed to
clear
have
that
the
only
talking
Alex,
heads, so they went back and
using her
recorded that
psychic
after.
power of
I don't
empathy,
know.
Can uncover
Yeah.
what really happened.
We can't wait for you to experience Alex's journey. This is your chance to build your own future
We're like
for her
Voices Strange, am I right?
and for
YouTube.
the entire town of Haven Springs.
Haven Springs.
And there's one more thing. I'm excited to reveal that I'm providing Alex Chen's in-game singing voice.
No.
As a longtime fan of Life is Strange, being even a small part of this universe and of Alex means the absolute world to me. Here's a short clip of Alex feeling uncertain after having
I
a
think she
rocky
should be the
start to her
entire
first
voice.
day in Haven Springs.
Yeah.
When you were here before, could look you in the eye.
Oh, weird. All right.
You're dressed like an angel. Your skin makes me cry.
What do you think The Social Network would have made at the box office without that trailer, with that version of this song? Half as much?
I think
Beautiful
that's a great question.
world.
I think if look, this is an honest prediction. I think 85% as much.
Yeah.
I just rewatched that movie actually. I remembered that it drove me nuts
But I'm a
when they have a scene outside and they have CG breath in the cold. It's so gross. But I forgot like what a weird movie structurally that is. Like I still really liked it, but by the end it's just kind of like, and then that's how it wrapped up. It feels like it has 3 different storylines building, and then there's no real resolution. It's just like they had the other storylines so that they could have the flashback structure, but then it's just like some text on the screen. Like I don't know, the other guy's got some money. Moving on.
After this
It's
first
really weird.
Yeah.
And now, the big news that you've been waiting for.
Amazing music,
We're
though.
absolutely thrilled
Yes,
to
no
announce
doubt.
that the full game is coming out in September. That's right, the full game. You won't have to wait for the rest of the story.
That's
you can
cool.
binge it all at once or use the chapter breaks to take a much-needed emotional breather. You can
All right.
pre-order Life is Strange True Colors right now on lifeisstrange.com.
Oh, sight unseen, you gotta go ultimate.
There's
Yeah.
also one more very special
No,
thing
they're doing
we've
it.
yet to reveal.
Spider-Man.
We're
Life
delighted
is normal.
to announce that Life is Strange and Life is Strange Before the Storm return in an all-new remastered collection
that's cool.
featuring enhanced visuals and animations.
Yes. This is very True Detective.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not a parody of the True Detective opening?
Ah! Ludwig Video Games says, featuring voiceover from our game director. That's cool. Also the fall? Hey, cool at Life is Strange.
The Life is Strange Remastered Collection will be available as a part of the Life is Strange True Colors Ultimate Edition, and also available standalone later on this year. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to keep an eye on the Life is Strange channels for more.
Yeah, I don't know. Whoa. Empathy blast.
I hate it when you spam empathy blast too much. I've got a cooldown on my empathy.
What about a Heroes game, like Life is Strange Heroes, where it's 4-player co-op where you're playing as the different characters with the different powers?
Luminous Productions.
Honestly, put them in Avengers.
Hey, this is Project Athia. We're getting it, dude. Hell yeah. Get rid of that working title.
Hey everyone, I'm Ella Valenska. Today I am super excited to finally announce that I play the lead character Frey in working title Project Athia, a brand new IP
Just
from
let her say the
Square-Enix and
name.
Luminous Productions about a young woman in a beautiful yet threatening world.
Okay.
The development team has been working super hard to create this remarkable journey, and it's been incredibly exciting to be a part of it.
Red in the
Frey
chat
is a
says, and I'm the
character
singing
I
voice of
immediately
Project
connected
Athia.
with when this project was first brought to me, and I've had so much fun working with the team to bring her character to life in performance capture and voice recording sessions. While we're not quite ready to reveal everything today, we do have a sneak peek at a brand new scene from the game and the final name to share. So please enjoy.
Killer.
They're hyping up the final.
Is that a motherfucking dragon?
We're going with motherfucking dragon. I love this. I love that weird real world person dropped to this freaky world.
As well.
That thing out there?
Very Aragon.
Haven't seen it, but it sounds great.
It's not a good comparison.
That was the scene? Just start looking at a dragon? All right.
Forspoken.
Okay. And 4 years ago. Hell yeah. Hell
okay, I'm not laughing anymore.
Yeah, shut up, Leo. Forspoken time, baby.
The game is Forspoken. Force itself.
Awesome. 2022. Cool. All right, there we go.
PS5.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us to see what's in store from studios across Square-Enix. There is more to come.
Bob Beal
Be
says,
on the
"I'm
lookout for
Forspoken
our
for."
next Square-Enix Presents this summer.
Another one in the summer. That's interesting. All right. Better than I expected. Where are you at, Leo?
That's fun. All I want is a press conference to be honest about how much it has.
Right.
Not draw it out, not squeeze in a bunch of trailers because you think the one exciting thing's coming at the end. I feel like everything in there was either worthwhile or fast enough that it didn't bother me. And the whole thing, the perfect length.
Yeah.
Kept my attention.
Absolutely. Completely agree. Johnny Breers says, Forspoken for friends, which is a very important callback. Thank you. Thank you for getting to the core of this. Yeah, I'm so happy that they had at least a dash of, a Japanese studio here with Forspoken. I gotta get used to saying that.
What is it? I mean, I'm sure we'll get used to that game at some point, that name.
Right.
Like we did with Horizon Zero Dawn, but
I'm still struggling. It immediately reminded me of Avowed, the Obsidian game. And every time I say the name of that game, I have to double check it. Like, it's Avowed, right?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Forsaken, Awoken,
Yeah,
Forspoken.
They all sound like Destiny expansions.
Yes, they do.
It's really wild. But I'm looking forward to this game for sure. Like, I saw a super early version of it in 2014, back when we went on the cover story trip for Final Fantasy 15. They showed like because it's the same core team. I know a lot of the leads have left and all that stuff, but they showed like this type of thing, whereas her running along the wall, it would look like a subway with like arrows on her back. And that's all it was. And I assumed it was like Final Fantasy 16 or something, but it turns out it was just a super early version of Forspoken, apparently. Crazy. I mean, that's up there for my most anticipated for 2022, at least that we know about at this point. I can't wait to see
Just
more.
off pure premise.
Yeah, and I just like seeing Square in Japan creating something wild and new.
Yeah.
Hopefully they won't eventually just turn it into Final Fantasy 17. Let's see, anything you want to look at again, Leo? Any of those mobile trailers you couldn't quite wrap your mind around? Should we look at the name of this game again just to really soak it in?
Shift our attention to Marvel's of...
Oh, not that one.
Let's shift our attention first.
Yeah, but before we do that, let's really go out on the highest note we can. All right, Leo.
Bubble Bobble, 4 friends, the Baron is back.
Steam page open now. Play now via Strictly Limited Games website? Oh, that's the name of the publisher. That's a really confusing name. Or is that
What?
the developer?
On Switch or PS4?
Huh. Well, that's confusing, but all right. Thanks so much for sticking with us, everybody.
People like when you have unanswered questions, you know, things they can discuss after the airing.
That's right. Somebody says, Baron Wonderworld. We're getting all the jokes out there, all the very loose puns. That's what live streams are all about. Thanks so much for watching this, everybody. You can subscribe to the MinnMax Show podcast on your favorite podcast app and check out the new episode that has Leo. It has myself. It has wonderful guests talking about Bethesda's best games. Or you can check out Trivia Tower, our community trivia show. The last episode has Danny O'Dwyer. Leo, dare I say it, I think it's the best video game trivia on Patreon.
Easily.
I mean, yeah, I was going to say on the internet. Maybe that's a bit much, but certainly on Patreon. But if you know better video game trivia than Trivia Tower, I will personally send you my hat to eat. So tweet at me if there's something better. But check out Trivia Tower on our YouTube channel. We appreciate the support. And if you're a fan of Square stuff, you might check out our new interview with Chrono Trigger's writer, Masato Kato. It is his first video interview with English press, which is absolutely wild. So if you want to learn more about where that guy came from, you know, his process of writing Chrono Trigger. He also directed Chrono Cross, wrote on Xenogears and Final Fantasy VII. It's a lot of fun stuff there, and that's on our YouTube channel, or you can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/MinnMax with 2 N's to unlock the podcast version of that, and also a bunch of other benefits. Leo, thank you for joining me, dude.
My pleasure. You mean Square as in like nerd stuff, right? People are interested in Square content?
Right. Yeah, exactly. All you Squares out there, subscribe to MinnMax's YouTube channel. We appreciate it. Leo, got anything to close us out on, dude?
Okay, to check out that podcast. It was a very fun one. It was very good.
Cool. All right, thanks so much, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.